Hey guys, hope you are doing well today. Today we have a green day, so happy green day. Happy, what's the day today? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday on the 22nd of September. So now we just turned into fall from summer. So let me check if the sound is working well. Yes, it seems to be working well. Cool. So after the yesterday and the day before dump, it's a good to be alive and hope you are alive and everything's is okay with you. So in this time, the best thing to do, not panic sell. If you are panic selling, that you will be FOMO buying when you will see when the price increased 20, 30, 40% from here where you sold. So this is the one of the most important thing that you should apply. But nothing in this video can be considered as a financial or investment advice. Everything just for education, entertainment purposes only. I am Mike Denkler from CorionX and bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, DeFi, NFT stuff every day to keep you updated and educated. So please smash the like, subscribe on the channel, and push the bell notification on, and let's share my screen and let's go check our favorite bubble chat and see what the market is doing. And as you see, most of the altcoins, exactly all of the altcoins are in green. Arweave, X Infinity, Luna, Solana, Dot, Atom, Phantom, Mana, Hot, pumping well. So most of the altcoins are close to 10% gains. And just Hex is correcting a little bit, but also Hex performed really well during the dump. And if we are looking the next 100 batch, you see also they are pumping. Koti 20% up. Trust token 11% up, DYDX 15, Illuvium 20% up. So good to have this day. Sure, Ella, any HDR, Swap, all they are all up. So that's good to see. And also Bitcoin is up 2% and Ethereum 3.5%. So is this a kind of dead bounce, or is the market sentiment has changed, or what's happening? So we will find out. Let's go and check our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. And as we see, it turned to the extreme fear zone. It's at 21. So yesterday it was 27, the day before 50, and the last month it was at 76 in the extreme greed zone. So, if you remember, the index spent almost 3 months in the extreme fear zone and then just popped up to the greed zone, spent 2 weeks in the greed zone, and then this correction came and the index dropped back into the fear zone and now in the extreme fear zone. So should we worry or not? We will find out. But you should know that extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That could be a good buying opportunity. When investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. Okay, so let's go to our first news and see Bitcoin dropped to 7-week low, been at 20,000 US dollar before recovering after falling below 40,000 for the first time since August 5th. The primary cryptocurrency has recovered some ground to about 42 and now maybe 43,000 US dollar. And also ETH standing back at 3,000 and Solana dropping by more than 6%. So altcoins dropped even further than Bitcoin, especially Ethereum and few other coins that pumped in the previous weeks. So also there are this Evergrande saga and also the US Treasury running out from cash saga. So all these things has not helped cryptocurrencies and also stock market and the market in general. And Bitcoin dipped at 39,600. Also, ETH struggled. ETH went down below 2,650. But if you were lucky that you would able to just pick up some cheap Ethereum and also other altcoins. Okay, the cryptocurrency market cap is down below 1.8 trillion, meaning it has lost roughly 400 billion since the weekend high. So 400 billion. So guys, from here, just dropped here, or this is the Bitcoin price. Yes. Okay, but we will check it out. So our next piece of news is bought the dip. Third largest Bitcoin whale purchased 13 million worth of Bitcoin at 40,500 US dollar levels. After buying another sizable portion of BTC during the ongoing correction, the third largest Bitcoin whale now holds more than 111,000 coins. So good for him. And this amount is kind of similar that MicroStrategy holds, but I think this is not MicroStrategy. So BTC will buys the dip again. Good to hear that. And yeah, so what else do we have? So this is the address of this wallet, and then let's check this wallet. I try it, make it bigger. So you see this wallet, this is the Bitcoin price, and this is the holdings of this wallet. And you see this wallet just sold some Bitcoins, 20,000 Bitcoins after February. So during this January-February pump, and from that increased their balance back to 8,000, and now at 111, and also sold few coins, let's say in this rally in the early August, but now also just buying up some Bitcoins. And also you see the dates when they bought up some Bitcoins. So throughout September, they accumulated more and more Bitcoins. But in the beginning of August, just sold few thousands Bitcoins. So nice to see. So I like Bitcoin and crypto because you can follow on-chain activity, and it's telling a lot to you that what's happening on the market. Okay, I hope my screen is shared. Let me check. Yes. Okay, so my screen is shared. Cool. Okay. So who has bought the dip? El Salvador bought the dip on maybe on Monday or Tuesday. Yes, and a few other whales as well. So now El Salvador holds 700 coins for roughly 30 million US dollar. Okay, our next piece of news is, as we already checked, the Fear and Greed Index suggests Bitcoin's price is undervalued. The technical analysis tool is popular amongst crypto traders, hopeful of securing an insight in the market. See here, okay, yeah, the crypto greed index over time chart. So in August, we were in this greed zone, as I showed you, and now back in the fear zone. And yeah, so this is what we already talked about, so nothing new here. Let's go to our next news. That was the news in June that Bitcoin just got its first makeover in 4 years. This is the Taproot upgrade. The first Bitcoin upgrade in 4 years has just been approved by miners around the world. It's called Taproot and is due to take effect in November. The upgrade will mean greater transaction privacy and efficiency, and crucially, it will unlock the potential for, listen guys, listen, smart contracts, a key feature of its blockchain technology. So Bitcoin will have more privacy, more efficiency, and smart contracts. And why is Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, and all others are so successful like Cardano? Because they have smart contracts. And Bitcoin will have smart contracts, and I'm sure that nobody priced this in, that Taproot will go live in November. So I think when investors and also users and industry participants will realize that what they can do with Taproot, that I think the Bitcoin price will go ballistic. And maybe that time it will surpass 100,000, as many analysts predict this. Smart contracts are coming to Bitcoin through Definite Internet Computer. This is another layer that Bitcoin will have smart contracts. So I think it's really revolutionary. So I would bet on Bitcoin, not just on layer 1 smart contract solution. Efforts to expand Bitcoin's functionality for payments, smart contracts, and Web 3.0 are well underway, opening the door to wider mainstream adoption. Okay, so Definite Foundation, they are the ICP, the Internet Computer. So ICP coin, definitely check out. Internet Computer smart contracts will gain access to Bitcoin liquidity, and Bitcoin will gain powerful new smart contracts functionality without the need for insecure and cumbersome trusted bridging services, explained Dominic Williams. So that will be huge, guys. Bitcoin banks can be utilized directly on Internet Computer, enabling swift 2-second transactions. So that will be huge. That will be huge. So 2 seconds compared to 40 minutes on Bitcoin. So from 40 minutes, transactions will speed up to 2 seconds. Okay, so Definite Foundation launched $223 million developer ecosystem program, and they are developing from 2014. Just they launched their token, and also they have backers like Andreessen Horowitz and Polychain Capital, and also they are working on decentralized Web3 and interoperable with other blockchain. And I think also with Taproot, with the widely anticipated Taproot, with additional smart contracts layer will be huge on Bitcoin. Much of that growth is owed to growing institutional support for Bitcoin as an asset. So that will be huge, guys. And this is not price that nobody's talking about. So I'm bringing you this important news, that what Taproot and this will bring to Bitcoin. Our next piece of news is Ethereum head and shoulders chart pattern puts ETF price at risk of dropping to 2,000 US dollar. This is a nice chart, bears, and yeah, ETH. Okay, guys, I don't see any head and shoulders. So I like this news because there are a lot of news that causing people freaking out and fearing and panicking. But I don't see any head and shoulders. I don't think this is a shoulder. I don't think this is, so I don't think this is a shoulder. And even if it would be a shoulder, then Bitcoin broke down yesterday, but now broke up. So then it's a fake out. And this is why I'm saying that this is not a shoulder here. And this is not a head and shoulder. But sometimes people are doing stuff and maybe envisioning something that just themselves seeing. Okay, let's quote. I am not saying I believe it. I am saying I'm not shorting it, but like it or not, if you own ETH, you will have the deal with it. Okay, so I don't think this is. But we have a bullish outlook also for Ethereum. That what's this outcome? Good to see ETH testing a key level of support at the same time as BTC, similar to BTC at 40,000. 2,850 is an important level that must hold. Actually, it did hold, and the chart setup envisioned ETH and USD to retest 4,000 in the coming session. So they are envisioning that Ethereum will go from here to 4,000 that would be great, but let's wait. Offshore, of course, subsequent price action would need to confirm this. Yeah, definitely. Okay, guys, so this was the Ethereum news. Let's go to pick up some Cardano price. On the brink of an explosion, is ADA price due for big upside? This article is from today. So momentarily, Cardano price fell below $2, and that was the Fibonacci level, the 0.618 Fib level, and the cryptocurrency is still down 10% on the week, and ADA is now hovering around $2 from here. The first level of support is 2.05 to 1.88. In case of downtrend, they are 1.8. So this is also what I told you. Okay, we will definitely look into, let's go and first look into Bitcoin. How do you say, guys? Bitcoin. I say in the banter show, guys, saying Bitcoin, but this is just because they are from South Africa. Okay, guys, so this is the Bitcoin chart. This is this spike down to 39,500 yesterday, and now Bitcoin bounced back to these levels, and it is at 43,400. And what I see here, okay, so we broke the structure, we broke down, and you know these levels are crucial. Actually, 42,500 is crucial because this is the top of this previous local highs and also the January 1st high. So now we are above these crucial levels, and the next crucial level is 38,000 because we have the golden pocket Fibonacci retracement levels here, and maybe Bitcoin will visit these levels. But now let's find out. Let's go to the 4-hourly, and what do we have here? Okay, so maybe there is a kind of trend line here. Let's make a trend line here. Okay. So I think as it was a trend line here but broke down, maybe if this trend line would be broken up and Bitcoin would broke this wherever this trend line we broke, then I would turn to bullish, and then we would revisit this 49,000 US dollar levels. But also it can be rejected, and Bitcoin can revisit the 38,000 as I already mentioned. So what about the Bitcoin dominance? Bitcoin dominance is side-waving a little bit up, but it's not a surprise because when the market is dropping, altcoins are dropping faster and harder than Bitcoin, and this is how the dominance corrected. What Ethereum is showing us? Okay, so Ethereum also dropped out from our zones, and yeah, so just delete this. So Ethereum dropped down and went down to these levels, and these previous levels, these 2,850 levels are crucial for Ethereum. It a little bit spiked out from these levels, but for now, correcting back, that would be great if it would go at least to 3,200, and then we might can see some new patterns unfolding, but the threat is not went away, that dropping back to 2,400, which is the next resistance here. Let's check ADA. We already got some ADA news, but let's check our next ADA news that mentioning that Cardano price could hit fresh highs. ADA price to hit $4, says DYOR Group CEO Nigel Green. Okay, the total market value. Yes, everybody dropping. will Cardano price rebound about 2.4 US dollar? This is a kind of, maybe it's an inverse head and shoulders, or sorry, not a, this is an inverse cup and holder, I don't know. So maybe this is an inverse head and cup and holder, but that would be not a good sign, because then it would be a bearish pattern, but I don't know why they did so. Okay. Supports are 1.98, 1.7, 1.84, and 1.5. ADA price must slice over the 2.4 level. However, seeing the current market trend, we might expect that the price will consolidate. Okay, cryptocurrency could soon attain new highs and eventually reach for US dollar by the end of the year. So I definitely can agree. So if ADA, and actually ADA looks really good for me. So let's check ADA. Okay, so ADA has these levels here in this zone. And now it seems that bounce in this zone, or even can bounce at 1.8. And also it is a kind of triangle forming here. And definitely we can put this line here. And yes, so we have this trend line, another trend line. Just decide which do you want to take in consideration. But if ADA would broke up from here, we would see a nice rally back to 3 US dollar. So this is my opinion. So ADA can just broke or going into the apex, break down, or can broke up somewhere, retest, and go to 3 US dollar. So this is how I think that what can happen for ADA. Okay. So, and I think we will see, as I mentioned in the previous news, that 2,300 smart contracts are deployed on Cardano. I think we will see these smart contracts audited and launching, and then we will see Cardano smart contracts in operation, and that would give a huge boost to the Cardano AD price. Okay, guys, so other coins like Arweave just also broke back to our support level after reaching these lows at 33, 35. Atom is doing really good. Avalanche is back in our channel and also targeting the upper trend line of our trading channel. So these bounces, these 20-25% bounces, what we see also Algorand looking good. So these bounces are looking good. Binance coin hasn't moved too much. Binance coin was really undervalued here, I think, and did a similar pattern like Ethereum. And also don't forget that all layer ones already pumped, but not Ethereum and Binance coin and Polkadot ecosystem. Cake getting back about 20 US dollar looks really nice. Hope it will hold, and that this buy zone acted several times, so that was a good opportunity to buy more cake here in under 20 US dollar. What else? So DOT, I'm really bullish on DOT. DOT parachain will be launched. I will make a special video about the Polkadot ecosystem, and with this parachain auctions, also Kusama and Polkadot will pump because smart contracts will go live and applications will starting to functioning on Polkadot, and that I think this will cause that also Polkadot hasn't pumped yet as a layer one solution. So definitely I expect that Polkadot will pump. Airrond is coming back, also bounced really well at our support level, so looking really good. Phantom looking good as well, also bounced close to here. And what else we see? ICP, we talked about ICP. ICP was done at 45, now bouncing a little bit. Yes, that was a good zone to pick up some ICP. Kusama also preparing, doing almost the same. Maybe we'll front run dot. Link is doing good, trying to recover. Luna, our favorite Luna. So that was a bargain here to buy at 25. Some Luna. Matic coming back. So overall, the market looks really good. Solana, what Solana is doing? Solana is also up 20%. And yeah. So what the S&P 500 is doing? Yeah, so that was this huge dip the day before. Now S&P 500 is also correcting. And just for your information, that Evergrande will pay its debt tomorrow. So I don't know from where, but they acquired some funds, and then they will pay the interest and the debt interest back. So there will be not a bankruptcy event for the Chinese mortgage giant Evergrande or I don't know how to say. Okay, so next piece of news: Galaxy Digital Invesco file joint physical Bitcoin ETF proposal. So still hope to convince the SEC of a Bitcoin backed ETF, and yet another application joins the line. So Gary Gensler, the head of SEC, told in previous reports that they would see a future-backed ETF, but we know that future-backed ETF is not a real ETF because it's not backed with real Bitcoin. But Galaxy Digital believes that you can convince the SEC to approve Bitcoin-backed ETFs. Next piece of news: Shark Tank star predicts Bitcoin ETFs will lead to $1 trillion inflow. So definitely we are really happy that Shark Tank joined the crypto and Bitcoin bandwagon. And quote, so I'm estimating, let's just take Bitcoin, the granddaddy of all cryptos. If the regulator allowed financial services companies to call it an asset put into an ETF in the United States like they have in Canada and other countries, I figure there would be another $1 trillion worth of buying into Bitcoin. So that's huge. And guys, don't forget that ARK Invest moved to Canada and investing in Canadian ETFs, and also other institutions, corporations going into Canada and investing in Canada rather instead of the US. And then I think the regulator should just realize this, that all the big opportunities are just going away because they are not acting. So the next piece of news is JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank oppose strict Basel rules for banks holding Bitcoin. The biggest US and European banks oppose strict new rules that would require them to set aside $1 in capital for every dollar of Bitcoin they own. So it means they are buying some Bitcoins, they would deposit also the equal amount of US dollar. And then I don't know if the Bitcoin price is increasing in terms of US dollar, that they should increase these funds or not, but they don't like this strict regulation, and they are they are saying that, okay, regulate the average Joes, the retail guys, but not us. So it's really funny how they are acting on this field. Banks oppose strict Basel rules targeting cryptocurrencies. Forum for lenders, including JP Morgan and Deutsche Bank, argues rules would push crypto trading into unregulated corners of the financial system because it's so strict. So, but good to see that they are giving some voice here. Miami Coin generated 2,000 US dollar every 10 minutes for the city sales major. So they launched a crypto assets, and they are earning some part of it. And quote, it's interesting because it's not an involuntary tax. It's not philanthropy. It's something that is completely different and could revolutionize the way governments are funded in the future. So hope we will see that more and more governments and municipalities will be funded through crypto. So that's huge. Okay, maybe our last news for today, that PayPal releases new consumer app for crypto savings and direct deposits. So just remember, yesterday Coinbase said that they will not launch their USDC lending and saving, but PayPal will release a new app with crypto savings and direct deposits. So, and also they already have the withdrawal function. So maybe they have the license, but this is how the adoption is growing. So guys, this is for today. I'm really happy that you are here and you are watching. Please smash the like and write something in the comment. Please write in the comment how much do you expect the Bitcoin price at the end of this year in December. Do you expect 50,000, 60,000, 70, 100,000 or whatever? So please write your price prediction in the chat, and appreciate you are watching our educational videos. And please share this video with your friends, and also be sure to subscribe, push the bell notification on, and then you will be notified whenever we are going live. CorionX was quite stable in this dump, so we are working on some new partnerships, and hopefully that will increase the use cases of our token holders, and also we will acquire new token holders with these new functions. So that's it for today. Smash the like, push the bell notification on,